Hi guys, Mrs. Jacqua. It's Core 2, Unit 8 pretest. Proportions and similarities for the week of April 28th through May 2nd. Alrighty, let's get her going. To find success on the test, take notes on everything you do. That should probably be one word, huh? Alright, watch weekly webinars, watch instructional videos, work on the problems in Interact Math, do the pretest, and meet with me. Alright, of 300 television sets sold at an electronics store last night, 90 were flat screen TVs. What is the ratio of flat screen TVs to other TVs? So we need flat screens to other. Okay, so the flat screen TVs we know are 90. And how many TVs are left if 90 of them are flat screen? 270. Just kidding, 210. Okay, then we need to simplify that. So that's going to be 90 or just 9 to 21. And both of those are divisible by 3, so it becomes 3 to 7. 3 flat screens to other TVs. Okay, you can also write that as this way if you want to. I just like that way. That's my favorite way. Determine whether the triangle ABC and triangle EFD are similar. That's what that symbol means, similar. Now the way that we do that is we run our ratios. So we're going to match up our parts. So let's circle red the sides that match. And then let's circle blue the other ones. Okay, so I'm going to take from the big triangle first. I'm going to do 15 over 10. And let's see if that equals. Let's do the red ones. Big side first, 22.5 over 15. And then you cross multiply. So that's 225. And then we're going to cross multiply on the other side. And that's going to be 225. Therefore, similar. So they are similar. I lost my R. All right, when a 5-foot vertical pole casts a 3-foot 4-inch shadow, an oak tree casts a 20-foot shadow, find the height of the tree. So the way that I'm going to set this one up is I'm going to set up shadow over object. Okay, so let's make our red ones the vertical pole. The shadow is 3.33 inches, or feet, because 4 inches is 0.333 feet over 5 feet. Okay, and then my 20-foot shadow from my oak tree. I don't know what my oak tree's height is, so I'm going to put an X, but I'm going to put 20 for my shadow. All right, so now we're just going to process it. We're going to cross multiply. So that's 3.33 X equals 5 times 20 is 100. This is very frustrating. Okay, next step is divide by 3.33. And then X will equal, oh my goodness, X will equal 30. So that's 3.3 repeating. X is 30. So my tree is 30 feet. All right. So quadrilateral ABCD is similar. Is that similar? Similar to WXYZ. AB equals 15, BC is 20, and the scale factor of XYZ to ABC, WXYZ to ABCD is 2/3. Find XW. So in other words, if I take my XW, my XY, and multiply it by 2/3, I'm going to get, let's find out what we're going to get. Okay, my xy is right here. Okay, it's the middle of my quadrilateral. So in other words, what it's going to connect with is the middle of my other quadrilateral because order matters. And it didn't show up. That circle didn't show up. Okay, so it's going to, xy is 2/3 of BC. The scale factor of WXYZ to ABC is 2/3. So I'm going to take WXYZ, multiply it by 2/3 to get BC. And what I do know is BC is 27. Okay, so XY times what? 2/3 is 27. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 3/2. So then XY, and that will cancel over here, equals 81/2, which is 40.5. So that would be your XY. Cool. Okay, the blueprint of a swimming pool is 8 inches by 2.5 inches. The actual pool is 136 feet. Oh my goodness. By, we don't know. So let's create a ratio so we can figure it out. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to box those out, and make fractions. So 8 over 36 over 136 equals 2.5 over x. Cross multiply 8x equals, this is getting annoying, guys. Okay, so then 136 times 2.5 equals 340. And then you divide both by 8. And x equals 42.5 feet. 42.5 feet. The feet isn't staying. Alrighty, there you go. Okay, find CD. So this is kind of cool. So let's do our red sides. Let's do our blue sides. Now, I want to identify that CD. Oh, I didn't want red. Different color. CD is that entire thing. So we're going to find the red parts and then we'll add them together to get CD. So I'm going to take, we're going to call this X. X over 1.8 equals 6. Whoops, I wanted to write that in blue. 6 over 2.4. Cross multiply. 1.8 times 6 is 10.8 equals 2.4x. Divide by 2.4. So 10.8 divided by 2.4 equals 4.5. That's not my answer. This is 4.5 plus 8.1, 1.8, sorry. So CD equals 6.3. Super cool. We could have done that a lot harder way, but I didn't. Okay, if quadrilateral ABCD is similar to quadrilateral PQRS, find BC. Now the thing that's really important is noticing BC and QR. Okay, so that means that those are the ones that are similar. So QR has to be similar to BC. And we'll do our blue ones. PQ is similar to AB. AB and PQ. So then I'm just going to do 10 over 6.5 equals, do our reds. We started with the left side, so we're going to do the left side again. 28 over, we'll call it X. X is a really good number to call stuff. So that's going to be 10X equals 6.5 times 28, 182, and then divide by 10, X equals 18.2. So there's your answer. Really cool. Okay, number 8. Is the dilation a similarity transformation? Verify your answer. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to identify what we know. Now, this, let's just do our parts, what we need to do. Okay. Long side, short side. Long side, short side. Okay, long side, short side. So it's going to be harder to find the distance of the red. So let's go for the blue and the green. So for the blue, the long side, we'll do long over short. Okay, so the long side for blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the short for the blue is 4. And that has to equal the long for the green, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's going to be 8 because it goes from 1 to 9, which is a distance of 8. Over the short side is 3. So we're going to cross multiply. 9 times 3 is 27. Does that equal 8 times 4, which is 32? And the answer is no, it does not. So it is not similar. Okay. A, B, C, X, Y, Z. They're similar, so we want to find the perimeter of it. The way that we can find the perimeter is we can do a side of the triangle A over a side triangle X, and that will equal perimeter of A over perimeter of B. Okay, so let's find out what we know. We know a side of A and a side, oh, I should have put X there. Let's put X. Side of A, side of X. So we know XZ. XZ is the first and the last. So what side do we know? The first and the last. It's going to be AC. So those are the two numbers that we are working with. So I'm going to have AC over XC equals perimeter of A. Oh, over perimeter of X. Let's fill in the numbers that we know. We know AC is 16. We know XZ is 24. The perimeter of A is going to be 12 plus 20, which is 32, plus 16. 12 plus 20 is 32, plus 16 is 48. And we don't know the perimeter of the last one, so we'll use that. And then we will work on the other side, cross multiply. So I get 16x equals some big number, 24 times 48, which is 1152. Divide that by 16. So x equals 72. That's the perimeter of triangle XYZ. Sweet! Problem number 10, verify the similar triangles. So let's use our colors. Oh, the big thing we want to do is we want to note that those are my similar angles, okay? So if I'm going to put these angles are the same as well. So we're going to order them. I'm going to do triangle PQR. Now it has to match the other triangles, which is STR. So that way we know what sides we need to match up. So if I'm going to match up QR, it has to match with TR. So there's my QR, and here's my TR. Okay, and then if we're going to match up PR, whoops, I didn't switch colors. I meant to switch colors. PR, it has to match up with SR. So PR and SR. All right, so let's do the green ones first. Let's do 15, big over small, equals 6. Let's do our red ones, equals big over small. Let's cross multiply. Gives me 15 times 2x minus 4 equals 6x. Let's distribute. So I get 30x minus 90 equals 6x. Let's add 90 and minus 6 at the same time. So we get 24x equals 90. And divide 90 by 24. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. It was 60, not 90. Fifteen times 4 is minus 60. So add 60 minus 6x. So we get 24x equals 60. Divide by 60, or 24. So 60 divided by 24 is 2.5. Oh, we're funny. So I worked the second problem. They didn't ask me to do that. They asked me to identify the similar triangles, and I already did, right? But the answer for number 11, so number 11 says to find x, and I found x over here. Okay. Look at number 12. If ABC and PQR are similar, and BM and NN, QN are medians, so BM and QN are medians, we want to find BM. So let's go find the similar parts. AB is what I know. AB is here, so I need to match it with PQ. So PQ. All right, so let's do 11 over 4.4 equals, let's do the blue, we'll call it x, equals x over 3.8. All right, cross multiply. 3.8x equals, oh, I totally lied on that one. So let's do 11 times 3.8. 41.8 equals 40.4x. Divide both sides by 4.4. And then we find that x equals 9.5, which is BM. Sweet. All right, the ratio of measures of three sides of a triangle is 3, 4, 6. If the perimeter is 91, find the length of the longest side. So what we're going to do is when our ratios are similar, if I have 3x plus 4x plus 6x, we will get 91. So then this gives me 13x equals 91. So x equals, divide 91 divided by 13, and x is 7. We're not done yet. This 6x is the longest side, so we're going to plug in 7. So longest side, 6 times 7 equals 42. Yay! Okay, number 14. If RST and UVW are similar, find angle W. So angle W is, there's my W, right? It's going to match my angle T. So in other words, I have to find angle T. So I'm going to take 180 minus 48 minus 85, and that will give me angle T. So angle T is 47 degrees. So is angle W. There you go. All right, in ABC, AX bisects BAC. Find the value of x. All right, so in these ones, I'm going to take 8 over 2, and it's going to equal 6 over that one. So 6 over 4x minus 5 equals 8 over 2x. Cross multiply. 12x equals 8 times 4x minus 5. Distribute that. So I get 12x equals 32x minus 40. We're going to add 40 to both sides. Subtract 12x. So this gives me a positive 40 equals 20x. Divide by 20 and x equals 2. X equals 2. Find the value of y so that MN is parallel to BC. So in other words, we want to know that this triangle is similar to this triangle. So how do we do that? It's easy, we just do the parts. This part to that part will equal the short part to the long part. So let's do green. Let's do 4 over 8y equals, let's do black, y over 18. Cross multiply. 4 times 18, 72 equals 8y squared. Divide by 8. 9 equals y squared. Square root both sides. Y equals 3. That would be the value. Okay, if triangle FGH is similar to JKL, find GX. Okay, so I know GH has to match up with LK. And then we want to find oops, I didn't change colors. We want to find GX, and that has to match up with KY. So we'll call this X. So X over 2.5 equals 27 over 12. Cross multiply. 12x equals 2.5 times 27. 67.5. Divide both sides by 12. So x equals 5.625. That was GX. All right, 18, find the value of x. So in this one, since our parallel lines cross by transversal, we could set up proportional parts. Top part, bottom part. So let's do just that. Let's do 2 minus x, 2x minus 2, I lied, over 13.5 equals 8. 8 over 18. I'm going to cross multiply. Enjoy those parentheses. Cross multiply, so I get 18 times 2x minus 2 equals 13.5 times 8. Distribute. So I get 36x minus 36 equals 108. Add 36 to both sides. So then I get 36x equals 144. Divide both by 36. And x equals, I think, 4. Yes. Okay. All right, bonus, find FG. All right, you got to figure out FG. So since that's a bonus, enjoy. All right, guys, take care.